One of the first changes that I like to make is to remove some of the extra pages here and also to add weekly or module pages on the left hand side. So there are two ways that I can do that. I can go to add a page or I can go to course manager. When I go to add a page, the best option is free from content because that creates a page that I can add other features to. If I only use forum or chat, I'm not able to add other options to those pages. But if I create a page which is free from content, then I can add other options in that page. Now, when I add a page, it automatically adds free from content page as a name. So I can go to the course manager and go to pages and change that page name by clicking on the pencil and let's say call that week 1. Organizing the course as a weekly or module um, um, organization will help the student be able to follow the layout of the course. Especially weekly would be helpful if we can also add the timeline of each week. So for example, if a course is a 6-week course, adding the date that each week starts and ends in front of the name of the week is a very helpful tool for the students. But if you like to copy your course for the next semester, it means that you will have some more editing to do when you're copying a course. So that's something for you to consider, but it's not necessary to do. Now, something good to do is to getting rid of some of the pages that we don't foresee students using very much. So for example, I do not use attendance on my word break. So it's best just to remove that so that it's not in front of the student's face. I like to have the main page on the top, um, and I also like to change the name of the main page to welcome and start here. Because that's where I put the welcome message, just like when the student come into my classroom. The first thing that they see is myself and some information about the course. So I like to have that as the first page and in that order. Then I also don't like to keep the collaboration because I like to create different discussion forums for different weeks or different assignments. And this kind of makes it complicated when um, the discussions are separated from the weekly assignments. So I always like to remove that. You can keep that if you prefer to use collaboration, but if you don't, you can consider removing that. I also like to remove the course information because I always add that information in my start here or welcome and start here module. I keep the coursework as the second page. I keep the gradebook as the last page. So I'm going to also remove the syllabus because that's one other page that I like to add to my start here and welcome page. Um, I keep the roster, but it's only view. I'm the only person who can view the roster page. I like to move week 1 to the third page and coursework to be the second page and hit save. Now, this is what my students can see. Another way to create pages is to use create a new page right here. So I can create different weeks that I'm creating, and this course is a 6-week course. So I'm going to create 6 weeks. And as I'm creating them, I can just organize them so that they are in order. Then when I hit save and go back to the main page of the course, I will see that the organization is the way that I wanted it to be. I want to start here to be the main page. Now there are some things here in this page that I do not like. And in order to change that, I can go to the tools or options, and I can remove the options that are here that I don't want to keep in the start here page. And I can also add the options that I would like to add. So for example, I like to add my syllabus, and I like to do that as an embedded drive or Google Drive. So what I do is I create a free from content option. I change the name of that to syllabus. I also like to change that to about, I would like to change that to welcome and include a welcome message at the beginning of the course. I would add one other free from content. And I would change that to about this course. I don't use the calendar in the course, so I'm removing that. I keep the announcement also in the start here. So that's basic things that I would like to keep. If I go back to the page, I will see that there are different options here. My welcome, it's going to be replaced with my introduction and my picture, or even a video. Course syllabus is going to be here. And about this course is going to have some information about the course and some basic information. Some of it is in the syllabus, but I like to put just an overview of the course and possible links to the books.